They're unbelievable.
That was incredible.
Is that your a cappella group? Is that your a cappella group? Oh, was it live or? Oh, okay.
15 seconds. Hello and welcome to ActonTV live sports coverage of AB football. I'm Tim Lita with Mark Shire in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, as the Acton Boxborough football team gets set to take on the Shrewsbury Colonials. Hey Mark, what day of the week is it?
It's Saturday night and it's live from Shrewsbury. It's Saturday Night Football. This is our first Saturday of the 175 games we've done. This is our first regular season Saturday night. And one of these teams is going to win their first game. They're both 0-2. We'll talk about that a little later. Let's get ready for the kickoff.
All right, Shrewsbury kicks away and a little delayed after a bounce or two. The Acton Boxborough gets about 5 or 6 yards, gets up to about the 26. Goes
it's Crutchfield.
Dominic Flumo.
Oh, it's Flumo, right? Yes. Okay, we're getting started here. Both teams have a lot in common here. They both lost to Andover by a touchdown, and they were both shut out in their other game. But from there, the similarities kind of go away a little bit. AB played Andover really tough. Andover scored 42 points in the first half against Shrewsbury. So I think we're going to be able to score against this team.
All right, Teddy Murray in the shotgun. They line up 4 wide and nice little give up the middle. And we get a little bit of room, maybe a 2-yard gain. Looked better initially.
We're going to flag. I'll tell you, he just launched that flag.
Tyler Clayton with the carry.
Yeah, some kind of personal foul there at the end. Let's take a look at that.
You know, I got a question for you, Mark. Is the height of the flag how egregious the foul is in the ref's mind?
Exactly.
Personal foul?
No, that's exactly right. That's a little known fact that how high the ref
Here's the replay.
Throws the flag represents just how egregious the penalty was. But we get the ball now on the 43-yard line with a first down.
Long count. Here we go. Teddy Murray with a little quick out. And Flumo goes down the sideline. That's the best wheel route we've run all year.
That was beautiful. That's exactly what we need to do because we just have not had a passing attack going. We only had 42 yards last week, and I think we just about got that much on this play.
All right.
Look at Flumo staying in bounds.
1st and 10 on the Shrewsbury 34. Murray with the keeper up the middle, and he gets, looks like about 4, maybe 5. See where the ref, I'd say close to 5 yards.
Okay, that looked like a design play for Murray. You're looking at just faking it and going forward for about 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
Defensive end of Shrewsbury read that well and cracked down. If not, I think that would have gone for about 10, 12 yards. 2nd and 5, long 5. Murray over the middle, and it is complete to Jacob.
No, I think they called it incomplete.
Oh, wow,
yeah.
Okay. Ball hit the ground there.
Yeah, ball hit the ground. 3rd and 5 here. Big play right now. We're going against the Shrewsbury Colonials, and it's very strange. If you look at them and you look at us, you think AB is on defense and Shrewsbury is on offense. So our head's exploding a little bit right now. 3rd and 5. Oh, they might. Okay, we might get a first down out of that.
I think it might be.
Or very close
Yeah.
to a first down. I think we might be just a yard short, a little bit less than a yard short.
Just a touch. Yeah, third and about half a yard. You see how Shrewsbury plays this. They've been running basically a 4-3, it looks like. Single safety over the middle, so that corner route is wide open.
A long count here.
Up the middle. Clayton for a first down and more. About 5 yards. Nice, good vision. That was really the takeaway. You'll see the replay here. Was his vision last year, and you can see he's starting to really feel comfortable there.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Picked up another 3 yards with great balance.
When you're dragging a big number 73, you're doing something right as a running back. First and 10 on the 20. Play action, another wheel route. Oh!
We got a flag there. There might be a defensive hold. There might have been a defensive hold there on the sideline. Let's check it out. Let's see what the ref says here. Oh,
It's
no,
against
holding on
AB.
AB. I thought I might have picked up a defensive hold, but oh yeah, it could have been Fleming on that.
Okay, first and 20. On the 30-yard line.
They're opening up the offense right now. Hadn't done that in the first 2 games.
There it is, the jet with Gian, and he's going to have a tough time. The ball's loose, and it looks like AB recovered it.
A lot of guys diving in there, and looks like AB recovered. It looked like Shrewsbury had gotten possession, but that ball just slipped away. And you can see it's a slow developing play here. And they had it totally snuffed out. There's the ball coming loose, and it looks like Shrewsbury's going to pick it up, but didn't happen. AB recovers.
That's one of the first times we've run the jet to the wide side of the field with Gian. So we'll see. All right, second and about 25 now.
We got trips left here. They're opening it up.
Screen, and Clayton gets back about about 8 yards. It'll bring up third down and about 20.
They've got a long way to go to get a first down here. Now, last week, Hanzhou kicked a 42-yard field goal, so if they get closer, they may try another one. I'll tell you, that's the longest field goal that we're aware of in AB history.
All right. Good protection over the middle, and it is complete.
Oh, yes. And I'll tell you, and there's another flag.
Jack LaHook.
That could be a personal foul on Shrewsbury, which would give us a first and goal. Let's check it out. I was wrong the last time. I can be wrong again.
Refs having a long conference. They're walking over to get.
They're talking about a helmet to helmet. He's going to talk to the Shrewsbury coach right now to explain the call. Personal foul. Okay, that's first and goal for AB.
Targeting and the players ejected, I understand, from our esteemed producer Rick. Let's see if we can see it. Here's the replay.
Look at Jack LaHook right in the middle. Nice reception.
Wow, that's hard to get that low.
I
questionable.
didn't really see much at all there, frankly. Could we replay that again, possibly? I'd like to see that one more time.
It's a tough call. I agree with you, Mark.
I really didn't see the penalty there. But anyway, we got a break. There it is. No, he just I didn't see the penalty.
Yeah.
All right, first and goal at the 8. AB marching. 7:54 to go in the first.
First and goal on the 9-yard line, looks like here. Clayton over the right side for no gain. We've run trips left or right as the only formation this entire ball game so far. It looks like we gained a yard.
Yeah, he picked up a couple. Well, the PA announcer says no gain on the play, but
I think a nice counter run here would be just perfect.
oh yeah.
Touchdown! Wow,
Okay.
Teddy Murray
Pass is complete for a touchdown.
to Christian Young.
Christian Young.
Sits down nicely there. The ball
I
was
tell
thrown
you.
low and perfect right there. And the timing on that throw.
Boy, I tell you, this looks like a completely different football team. Look at this. Christian Young with good separation there. All he has to do is kind of sit down and pitch and catch, and Hanzow in for the extra point.
I'm going to guess if we see that play one more time, but I'm going to guess Christian ran an inside pretzel route, as we call it, where you kind of go out and then back in. You double back, and that created the separation. The kick is up.
Oh, that looks perfect.
And it is good. You know, we always wait for the signal.
No. From this angle, the angles kill you.
And Acton Boxborough goes up 7-0 with 7:01 to go in the first quarter. And you're absolutely right. Here's the, you can't see the route, Mark, but I'm going to guess that's what we ran here was a pretzel route. You just go out, you cut out, you double back in, or vice versa. Edelman loves to run that in the pass.
Yeah, he's going to have his big day on Sunday.
Yeah, good for him.
Tomorrow.
I hear Belichick is just, the only thing he's worried about is the if he gets roasted by Edelman.
Right. Edelman does a great Belichick impression. There you go. There's the pass.
Nice.
Easy. Good separation.
And the timing. You know, one of the things we noticed with Teddy as he warmed up before the first game was how quick his release is. And we're playing in a tempo that's really leverages that nicely. He has a very short motion on his throw. It's like almost like a shot put throw, not a big long.
Right.
And he gets the ball out quick. All right, good kick end over end to about the 5. And wow, this kid's got some speed and pushed out of bounds. No flag, although there's a little murmur in the crowd there. The defender rode the player out towards the bench a little bit. It's a little scary. Here's the replay.
I want to tell you, they have some great little athletes. And when I say little, I'm talking about guys 140 pounds, 150 pounds.
First down and 10.
And that was Jake Mulholland, 155 pounds.
Nice run. You could see the coverage break down right from the get-go, and I was worried from the get-go. All right, they run a toss to the outside and a cutback against the seam.
Oh, good.
And boy, after 5 yards, we take.
Well, I think the AB defense had a meeting there. About 6 of them showed up.
Jake Mulholland again. He touches the ball. You got to look out. Here it is.
They're
Toss.
Yep. And he's looking to find a seam, and then everybody converges on him.
And you'll find typically with a kid like that size, you're going to run. You got to get him the ball in open space. He's not going to run 2 and 4 hole.
Not
football.
a lot of north-south runs, but they've got a few of them.
They're off sides there. All right, up the middle goes to, is that a keeper? It's hard to tell. There's a lot of action going on. Bring up 3rd and 2.
TJ Welch in his first game against Andover threw for 4 touchdown passes. Last week they were really dominated 35-0 by St. John's of Shrewsbury, one of the better teams in the state. And now big 3rd down play in what is probably 4-down territory for the Colonials. Well, at least I can mention the Colonials here.
Right. He's still offsides, the receiver. All right, they run a 35 power and good, solid 1st down run and more.
Yeah, Mulholland is really the featured back here.
Here's the replay. Basically a classic 35 power to wing T.
That's O'Sullivan. He's the captain.
Yeah, Sullivan's the quarterback right now. They run it the other way, toss it the other way, and they get some blockers out front. And he gets around the end for about 3 yards. Wow, they string him out and get going here. To see the big lineman out front.
What's really interesting is that they're featuring a lot of players that we're not really featured in that first game who didn't score. We had A.J. Ham with a touchdown. We had Welch throwing 4 touchdowns. And watch out for number 19, Brady Soldo. He had 2 touchdown receptions. They scored 42 points against Andover.
And there's a wing T. They got two players in motion at the same time.
You can't do that.
I liked how it looked, though.
It looked almost like synchronized swimming. You know, it looked like one of those Broadway productions.
It looked like Canadian football to me, and I don't even think they really should not have the rights to the name football up in Canada. It's a good game, but it shouldn't be called football.
All right, that's a 5-yard walk-off.
Legal motion, 5-yard penalty.
Okay, we're looking at about 2nd and 12 right now for the Colonials.
All right, here we are. Here's the replay. The only time you'll replay before a snap.
I like the dance moves. It looked very nice. Okay, now we've got TJ Welch coming in. He is your quarterback, and this ball's going in the air right now.
So they got both kids, and I'll tell you, I watched both of them warm up. They both can throw the ball.
They can zip the ball. They can really zip the ball. I think you're going to look at a pass right now. Nope.
And it's power run over the left side. He gets away, and he's off, and he scores. Wow. They line up, they show power, they deliver power, and he's basically untouched through that gap.
Exactly. Once you got through look at that. Once you got through the first line, he was gone. He was gone.
I'll tell you, Mark,
and
one
good
thing.
Speed.
We talked about the lack of size, quote unquote, with Shrewsbury, but there's a game going on at the line of scrimmage. This is
a 2-point conversion here.
And
with O'Sullivan.
Oh, there's a flag.
Oh, that is interference.
I believe interference.
Yeah. What's that? What is that? A half?
Jack
half
O'Sullivan. Let's see the
half
replay.
Distance, I think.
Okay. Well, you know, if you get beat on a cut, that's the right play in high school.
That's the way to do it. And they're going to mark it off. So it's at the 1.5-yard line right now with Welch coming back in.
Well, now we got a running.
There's a lot of action here in the first quarter. A lot of excitement.
And I'll tell you, at the line is they may be small up front, but they, they're going after it, and AB is as well. Low snap, and he's taken down.
Oh, yes.
TJ Welch tackled for a loss. Conversion is no good. Score remains.
Here's the replay. You'll see The snap's low. He gathers himself. And good penetration.
Who was that?
That was Jack Washburn.
Yeah, Jack Washburn. Beautiful play.
That's a big play.
Well, look like both teams are here and they're playing like it's Saturday night, not playing like a Friday night game. It's Saturday night and they're here to party tonight. And that's exactly what both teams are doing.
And the town showed up and great.
I will say, they're skilled players. There are a lot of skilled players, 140, 150 pounds, but their line, they've got 6 or 7 guys over 260 pounds.
Okay.
Okay, Flumo is back.
And Gian, I believe, on the other side. They kick it to Gian. He takes it on his 16. And he's got an edge on the outside. There's a flag.
The flag.
Wow, what a hit at the end of that play. But there's a flag at the 25.
Kick return by Devin German, but there's a penalty marker on the play.
Oh, that was German, huh? On the
No,
run?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think
it was
public
Gian.
address announcer
I think
was wrong.
German
That
was on the block right
yeah,
here, and they
yeah.
ran out the field together. Okay.
All right, we're going to start with tough field position to start our second possession here.
Here's the replay. See Gian get the ball.
Let's see where that block might have been.
Look at the blocks at the point of attack, though. There's some.
Well, I tell you, there's some hard hitting going on here. All right, AD coming out.
I actually see. I don't know. I think Shrewsbury might have had the hold there. The two players went down, and you can't tell which one is holding who. All right, 1st and 10 on the 18. Looks like about. And Flumo gathers himself and maybe gets about 3. The ball that time a little overthrown, not the same kind of timing as that first play where the ball was right in his hands and he could just go.
But it's really amazing to see a completely different scheme right now. Last week and the first week, they always had a guy in motion. There was an H-back. Now they're putting the ball in the air. We do have a player down, I believe.
I believe Flumo's down.
Yeah. But it's like they've thrown the playbook out for the first 2 games, and they're just opening it up right now.
I think a good week of practice, and I think the coaches feel like they can really turn it up.
Well, you said that you spoke with the coach's brother, and that before that Chelmsford game, that was like only the 3rd time that they had played live football, right?
My understanding is they only had 1 live scrimmage in the preseason because of COVID restrictions and so on. And I congratulated them on a good effort last week. Game to game, that might be one of the more significant week-over-week progress points that I've seen in an Acton Boxball, certainly.
Sure.
And that's always impressive, and that's always things. So I mentioned that to him, and he said, yeah, especially since we only had 1 live scrimmage preseason, and he had a lot of confidence in this game, and he felt like the kids were really responding and so on. So it was a great conversation. I really got a good feel for him, and I mentioned that I had the honor to really broadcast a 52-game win streak. And, he had such respect for the tradition of Acton Boxball.
That's great.
And that's just wonderful. I mean, you just say...
We'll talk a little bit because I ran into to Dave Crocker, who was the quarterback for the last season or 2 of that streak. And Dave had that tremendous bootleg to beat Concord Carlisle to set the record, and that bootleg what made the ESPN top 10 plays of the day. It was just a thrill for all of us. It's great to see Dave. Dave lives in Shrewsbury. He's coaching the middle school, and just a wonderful guy. He was one of 5 co-captains that year. Will Cronin, Brett Manning, who went on to play with UConn and the Arizona Stampedes. They won a WFL championship. Eric Gargiulo and my son Alex. It was just a great group of kids.
Oh, that's terrific. Yeah, no, it really been a great tradition. And we'll see. Why don't we? The player's getting up. Looks like it's Flumo. He's getting up. So
okay, I'm glad he's getting up.
We'll stay online here, and he's got a little gimpy walking to the sideline. So we wish him well, and it'll bring up 2nd and a long 7.
Flumo's got so much natural ability, and trying to take advantage of it as much as they can tonight. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Trips right again, up the middle. Devin German.
We got another
flag right away.
Yeah.
And
typically that's a hold in that area. So let's see.
We'll see.
Whoa! Face mask going the other way.
Wow.
Another personal foul, and already Shrewsbury has given us 45
Here's the replay.
yards. Let's see where we can see the face mask here.
He did go down quick.
Oh
yeah, that
was right there. Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. The Colonials have only run in this trips formation.
Once again, no motion. There you go. Okay.
Here's Gian, just a fake, and downfield to go for the post pattern, overthrown.
Crutchfield Jones was very, very well defended there.
By T.J. Welch.
Yeah, Welch on both sides of the ball is a real star.
He looks like one of the bigger athletic kids on the field for Shrewsbury, for sure. He stands out. All right, 2nd and 10. Wow, what a great catch. Jacob Crutchfield Jones. The ball gets tipped. He's over the middle low. He's got everybody going.
I mean, that was just a quick hitter, and the concentration by Crutchfield Jones was incredible to bring that in. So it makes it for a 3rd and short here.
Wow. There's a replay. You just see this.
Right, it's either Teddy or Tyler. One or the other.
We're live. 3rd and 2.
Might be a keeper. Trying to get that offsides.
Play action, he throws it. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Wow.
Washburn again on the tackle. I didn't particularly like the call, to be honest with you, Tim.
1st and 10, Shrewsbury. Yeah, here's a replay. They fake play action, and he had to wait. He was under pressure there, and they say when you throw it late over the middle, bad things happen.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Coach Maver used to say that when we used to bring our Acton Boxborough, Pop Warner kids to a clinic, and Coach Maver would talk. He'd say, you throw late over the middle, bad things happen, kids. I remember hearing his voice.
All right, 1st and 10 in AB territory.
All right, they go long, and it is complete. Touchdown! Wow, he had possession as he crossed the goal line.
That's great. That's Brady Sago. Brady Sago, his 3rd touchdown reception of the season. Only 140 pounds, little diminutive guy, but really fast, and that ball was thrown
Here's
right on
the
the money.
replay.
They've got two quarterbacks that can really zip the ball. And look at that. Look how beautiful that ball was thrown.
I mean, he was wide open, but that ball had to be dropped in there, and that was perfect. All right, 2:03 to go in the first quarter. We've had a lot of action here, and Shrewsbury's going for two. All right, to pass over the middle, overthrown.
Okay, so that is only 6 points they've gotten on each touchdown. We're down to 2:03 in the first quarter. We've got 12-7 lead by the Colonials.
Here's the replay again. And boy, that ball.
Look at this beautiful pass. I mean,
and a catch.
That's right.
A basket catch.
Talk about throwing to somebody in stride. He was just barely over the goal line when he lost the ball. Another couple of yards, that could have been our ball on the 20-yard line. Okay, well, we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, so Tyler Clayton now is back deep.
Clayton and Gian. And they kick it to Clayton. Takes the right side. What a great cut! And he's still up. He's still up. And he motors his way to the 44-yard line. He took some shots.
I'll tell you, I want to see that again. That was one beautiful return. I mean, he's just moving players out of the way. You'll see him just take his hand and just move a couple players out and just get a little room for himself. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. He almost got himself free there.
I'll tell you, Tyler Clayton is still gathering his repertoire from last year. Those cuts remind me of last year more so than his last couple weeks. Not that he wasn't here. He's gained 200 yards this season, but he just seems more at ease out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's a quality back.
All right, and nothing there.
Yeah, D-line just overwhelmed us on that play. Yeah, they were right in there. Nothing doing.
Devin German, I believe, right? And a good, solid tackle. And really 3 Shrewsbury Colonials at the point of attack.
All right, we've got a timeout here. And I've really been impressed by this Shrewsbury team. I mean, it's surprising to me that Andover scored 42 points on them in the first half. It was 42-21 at the half, and then Andover put in their second and third stringers, and Shrewsbury, to their credit, made it a one-possession game, and they just couldn't get the onside kick. But it was a little too close for comfort for Andover.
Well, we were talking before the game started, Mark, and we were saying that AB is going to have to play aggressive, risk-taking football to come out with a victory tonight. Because against a team like Shrewsbury, even though they're 0-2, we're 0-2, points are going to be scored tonight was our prediction. And I think that's right, and I think we're going to have to be, both teams are going to have to be aggressive. This is going to be a 4-score game.
Yeah,
the winner,
definitely.
And maybe more, but that's what I see so far. All right, 2nd and 9. All right, there's, almost intercepted, intended for Clayton.
Yeah, just not tight. Said he just overthrew him a bit.
Here's the replay. And the Shrewsbury player number 2 was right on it anyhow, so I'm not sure. I think for that particular play, it was a good miss. All right, 3rd down and 9.
Well, we've thrown the ball more in the first quarter than we have in the first 2 games combined.
Overthrows Jacob Crutchfield-Jones. He was open.
Okay, we've got a punting situation here. 4th down, AB's got to give it up. And let's see if Jacob is coming back to punt. It's a long way for him to run 40 yards downfield and come back and punt.
It's great to be young.
I know, isn't it? Good snap. Good punt.
Fair catch on the 28, 27.
Okay, Tim, I think this is really a very important defensive series right now. We've got to hold Shrewsbury, get the ball back. You don't want to go down 2 scores.
Let's see how we play our backfield now, because I think if and of course, look at Shrewsbury. They line up in a T.
Oh, look at this. We've got like 11 guys in the box here.
And they run at 35 power.
Well done. Well done.
So they completely change up their offense. 35 power for a couple.
Everybody was up for AB. And we've got Anthony Doucette in the secondary, along with Tyler Clayton, Christian Young, number 9.
Brady Soldo, captain, checks in the lineup. He's going to be a wide out on that wide to our left. Back to pass, little screen, middle screen, and first down, well run.
Defended, and I think they just got the first down. They just barely got the first down. I think they're going to move the chains.
Here's the play.
Just a little middle screen.
Wide open, had 2 blockers in front of him. That was well run, though. That really was.
All right,
and Jack O'Sullivan had to sort of almost jump to get the pass over some defenders with their hands up over the middle.
I think Shrewsbury's going to let the clock run out here in the first quarter. 10 seconds to go. Coming to the sideline. And we've got 3 touchdowns scored in the first quarter here, Tim.
After a 4 field goal game. Interesting. All right, 12-7. AB behind by 6 here. Or 5, I should say. And, it's really been an interesting, it's been a big play first quarter is really what it has so far. And so I think the key will be adjustments. Which defense tightens up and makes this, between a 3 and 5 yard offensive progress kind of game. And I think whichever defense tightens up is going to be the winner. More effectively. That's the key.
I'll tell you, you don't want to look at the third game as a must-win game, but given the playoff format, losing the first 3 games, and then 2 games from now, we're going to be playing Lincoln Sudbury, number 5 in the state, and they're a pretty dominant team. So, and Wachusett is no walkover. We're playing them next week at home. So this is a game we really need to win to stay in that playoff situation.
All right, Jack O'Sullivan in that quarterback. We're in a wing team, double wing. And it's a wildcat. Or actually a toss outside for about 6 yards.
I thought it would go for more than that. That's Owen Keeley.
Gain of 6, second down and 4 from the 45-yard line.
Tell you that offensive line of Shrewsbury is scrappy. It reminds me of
The old AB line.
Yeah, the old AB
Yeah,
line.
exactly.
Some of them were very small.
Right.
And maybe one kid of size, and the rest of them all
But
under 170.
They were all junkyard dogs, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah. The old Jim Croce song.
All right, there it is. The counter up the middle. That's wing T football for a first down and more across midfield into AB territory. Here's the play.
Yeah, that's Jack Peters. He's 200 pounds. He's not one of these little scatbacks that they have. This kid's got some power and some size.
And the blocking up front, I mean, really substantial. All right, the ball's on the 47, first and 10 in AB territory. Double wing. All right, double pass. Or at least they're going to try it. And he gets keeps
that's
it.
what they were doing. That was designed as a double pass, and he just couldn't find the open guy.
Pass complete.
Interesting play call. Look at this. That's a backward pass, and he's looking downfield, and he doesn't see anything. Short gain. Okay. 2nd and 9. Inside AB territory.
Boy, both coaches are.
I'll tell you, they're opening up the playbooks, aren't they?
They are reaching down.
It's Saturday night, you know? That's what happens on Saturday night. A lot of weird stuff.
All right, 2nd and 9 on the 46. In the T. Oh.
You know what? I'm not, he jumped, but I'm not sure that he really encroached. He moved. They're going to call it offside.
Yep, there you go. So bring up now 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that changes the whole play calling here.
Call 2nd and 4.
5-yard penalty, second down and 4.
An offside call, I think, won the game for Andover because that led to that fake punt with a 4th and 5.
All right, toss outside. And
nice tackle.
good tackle. They
Nice tackle.
bring up 3rd and about 2.
All right, Tyler Clayton. Watch Tyler Clayton on this play.
3rd down and 2.
Just stringing it out, and just watch his tackle.
Short 2.
That's great. That's nice play. Get low.
Absolutely textbook tackle. Wrap your guy, get low, and we've got a timeout.
Big play.
Shrewsbury.
3rd and 2. 8:53 to go in the first half.
They
And
gotta think about it. You have to believe that if they don't make it on 3rd down, they're gonna go on 4th.
Shrewsbury has had substantial time of possession advantage this game. We wouldn't have known it in the first 5 minutes of the game, but now as the first half has evolved, they've really held on to the ball for.
I mean, what I'm picking up from the Shrewsbury team is that there's just a lot of energy with the team, and they're kind of fearless.
And from the looks of the posters there up front, looks like it might be senior night or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, all the seniors have their senior T-shirts. And I think that's why they moved the game from Friday to Saturday for senior night.
There you go. It's big pictures of them across the fence. All right, they're still in the double wing. They're playing wing T now.
Oh,
It's
yeah. You don't see this. Hardly ever see this.
up the middle, the dive, and I think it's short.
Yeah.
Jack Peters on the carry, close to the first down.
I think they're about almost a half a yard short.
The ref is calling 4th down there, so bring up 4th and 1.
All right, big play here.
A 4th down and less than 1.
Now, I wouldn't doubt that they they call play action post.
Whoa, that would be a gutsy call.
And I just think coaches are, I think, they're both, they've had 2 losses and they.
Right, nothing to lose.
Yeah, sort of, they're coaching that way. They're really,
Now, both athletic directors, Costa and Steve Martin from Acton, are very, very good friends.
All right, they're in the double wing. Up the middle of the dive, and big time open hole, and he cuts back and twirls and spins, and it takes Acton Boxborough about 6 players to bring him down.
Wow, he's just one strong kid.
And that's
Number
wing
4.
team football right there. You're on the wing.
That is Jack Peters.
There's a trap block from the wing back blocking down. That was well executed.
I'll tell you, that reminds me of the old days. Well, right now, Shrewsbury is taking it to AB.
TJ Welch checked in. Let's see where he lines up. He's at quarterback. So now they run the RPO. So they got like 3 different offenses going here. And they run a fake reverse. Yep. And maybe, I say no gain.
3 yards out of that.
Did they get that?
Couple yards.
0-2 on the carry.
Now I'm looking. I have not seen their one of their
Here's the
stars,
replay.
their captain, number 11. Maybe he's injured. I have not seen him. AJ Ham.
I think Welch had a touchdown if he kept it. That was wide open. He's a big kid. He's quick. I think he had the corner. A lot of open field in that. We bid on that motion.
That would have been like the Dave Crocker
pretty much.
touchdown. Right, exactly. He was very lonely on that touchdown.
All right.
All right, new quarterback, O'Sullivan in.
All right, there. Flag pattern, and it is complete. Touchdown, Shrewsbury.
That's an absolutely perfectly thrown ball. Perfect.
It was broken up. It was broken up.
Oh.
I thought it was right in there. Wow.
Let's take a look at that. Look at this perfect pass. And it's coming right down. It's right in his.
No wonder we thought it was received.
I'll tell you, that's a
he
great
dropped it
play.
he dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, but that was.
We had the perfect view on that play development. Wow.
Colton Lastorti was on the coverage there, and I think he knocked it out of his hands. Great play.
3rd and 9. And they run a little out pattern for about a 4-yard gain and bring up 4th down. And about 3. Here's the replay. It's a good play, good timing. It's good rhythm in this game.
Once again, they're really throwing, crisp passes.
4th down and 2 from the 9-yard line.
All right, 4th down. What's going to happen? They're going to go for a field goal? Now, A.J. Ham was their kicker. He kicked 6 extra points in the Andover game. Obviously, he didn't kick at all because they were shut out last week, but I don't see number 11, Captain A.J. Ham, anywhere. That's probably why they're going for 2 points, because they don't have their kicker. So my feeling is that they're going to go for it on 4th down here.
I think it's a pretty easy call if I were coach. We haven't shown that we can stop them up the middle. And, every middle run they've done is 3 yards or more. Every single one. So it'd be interesting how we defend this, but if we go goal line, they've been getting off the ball with such great penetration that's what I would call. I don't think you do anything fancy here.
Okay, it looks like O'Sullivan is going to be in at quarterback. rather than Welch.
You know why? Because you put 14 in, we double more defenders in the middle. So I just think, okay, so we're going goal line. I still think they're going to go up the middle, or I would if I were coach. Let's see.
Good job, Kevin!
And they do, and I believe that's a first down.
Yeah, that's a first down.
Yeah, we just haven't shown that, we can stop them.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem in this game. Because if you can't defend the middle on the run, you're going to have a long night. Here's the replay.
Yeah, and what that does-
Patient run, too. Watch the block.
Take a look at it. He's got a hole. He's got a big hole there. And easy first down now.
And I believe 20 was at the point of attack. I believe that's a trap block, 20 blocking down again. So that's a classic wing T play. We're cracking down. So we probably haven't seen double wing T football as a team this consistently in a long time. So interesting call by the Shrewsbury coach.
It's been years. And I mean, they run it all. They run the spread. They're running the wing T.
See, there's 20, the wing back, and he was at the point of attack in that last play. So
that's Mulholland.
He cracked down.
Mulholland. Yeah.
He cracked down and had they double teamed the inside tackle there, which is how you do that play off a wing, or one way to do a dive.
And another timeout here. First and goal right now for the Shrewsbury Colonials, who already have a 12-7 lead.
We need a ball to get loose here. 4:53 to go in the first half. There's been a lot of action, Mark. I mean, we really...
A lot of action, but no scoring in the second quarter yet.
I'd say Shrewsbury's had the ball for 10.5 out of the 12 minutes. Really, you think about it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what? And that kills a defense. I mean, when you have a defense that's on their heels to begin with, and they're on the field for that long, as they always say, it's a lot easier to play 10 minutes of offense than to play 10 minutes of defense.
Yeah, sure. All right. They stay with O'Malley. Or O'Sullivan, I should say. And what the heck? They're going to stay in that wing T. It's been working.
Okay, you've got Peters.
You got the white out on single, and they run the sweep.
Peters is your block.
And he's going to look, and he gets a touchdown. I believe they call it.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, Tim, it was Peters with the first block to lead him in.
And that hesitation on that run was really perfect. He stood a step.
Take a look at that. And look at Peters with that block. And he's just erased now.
Looked like
to the pylons, and he just hit the pylons. And that's number 2, Owen Keeley.
Looked like there might have been a hold in the backfield there, but the refs didn't call it there. All right, they go for 2. High snap. O'Sullivan rolls out, and he gets taken down.
Okay. And once again, they're taking the local 6-6-6 instead of 7-7-7. And hopefully that's gonna matter as the game progresses. Who got in on that one? Okay. Devin German. Yeah.
Devin German, I tell you, he's a ball player. Here's the play again on the touchdown. See the hole right there?
Definitely a hole.
Yeah,
that was a hole. Clearly a hole.
No question. It was pretty out in the open there. It's too bad. All right. Penalties or not, we got to gather ourselves to get back in here. Good end over end kick. Jacob Crutchfield Jones gathers himself after a little juggle
Yeah,
and gets to the 30.
Having a little ball possession issues tonight.
Acton Boxborough 31-yard line.
All right, 30-yard line, not a bad place to start.
Here's the kick again, you see.
Well, thankfully, all his bounces bounce right back to him, so that's a good sign.
Was that Flumo? Maybe, I'm not sure.
No, I'm sorry, I thought that was Crutchfield. No, that
was 5, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Flumo. Yeah.
All right. 1st and 10. On the 30. I keep thinking Flumo's out. And up the middle goes Tyler Clayton for a first down run. There you go.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's just play some smash mouth football here.
First down and 10 for Acton Boxborough at the 43-yard line.
And good.
Okay, once again, Jack LaHook on the reception. Just a little bubble screen to him. He got that first block and got good yardage. About 2nd and 3 right now.
Here's a replay. You see him run towards the inside once he receives the ball, so he's gets a little speed.
Okay, and there's
that
the block.
2nd and 3. All right, Gian with a end around and the loss.
It's just, I know that Gian is the fastest player on the field, but the play's just not developing. They're not developing quick enough.
Well, also, Mark, I just think that, like last week, I don't think Gian has ever run a wide side jet. All last week, and I think the first week too, it's all been short side of the field jets, and for whatever reason. All right, 3rd and 11.
Good job, Kevin. Love you.
Whoa. Intercepted as it's off the AB player tip, and Shrewsbury takes possession on their 43, 1st and 10.
I tell you, that pass looked like it was in a pinball machine. Let's take a look at this. There's a throw. It goes off of 1-2 and right into the hands of the defender on the 34-yard line. And now he returned it 10 yards, and Shrewsbury takes over once again on the 44.
Jack LaHook had his hands on it, but
well, that was a throw into coverage.
still running a wing T, and the ball is good
that's a
coverage
break.
by AB.
That's a big break. As O'Sullivan recovers his own fumble, but it's a loss of about 6 yards. And that's what we need at this point.
Loss of 6, 2nd down and 16.
It's really important for us to get a score before the half. Down 11. And it's just interesting how they alternate these two quarterbacks, how they alternate the wing T and the spread. There's a lot of stuff for these kids to have to absorb.
And they're out of double wing, and in the wing left the formation they run the dive up the middle for about 6 yards, and that play's been very effective. Middle runs against AB so far. Here's the play.
Okay, once again, you got the same guy. You got number 4.
That's a power dive.
Jack Peters is a senior, 5'11", 200 pounds.
3rd and 9. Is it big? All right, power sweep,
Oh,
and
good. All right, we really strung that one out.
bring
Good
up 4th
job.
down.
And Christian Young was in on that play, and he basically strung it out wide, made the tackle, and now it's time to punt.
4th down and 8 from the 46-yard line. Timeout, Shrewsbury.
Okay, Shrewsbury calls a timeout with 1:14 to go. Well, we need some kind of break. A good return, a block punt, something to get us going here before halftime. Shrewsbury will have the first second half possession.
Ball's on the 46. 1:14.
Well, I tell you, this game started out great with us taking possession, going down the field, and then it's kind of gone a little sideways since then. Now take a look at this.
Shrewsbury's going for it.
Whoa, I don't.
At least they're showing.
It might be a quick kick. There you go. Oh. All right, that's another 5 yards. I don't know if this changes the calculus here. Let's see what Shrewsbury does.
It looked like it was almost planned that we were going to attack that. I'm not sure.
Well, they were punting all the way. I mean, it was he was moving back to punt.
You would think so. But they're still lined up. I wouldn't be surprised they go over the middle. Oh no, they drop back for punting. And a quick kick. Clayton.
Oh yeah, Clayton had his hand up. He wanted to go, but he did have his hand up for a fair catch. So we've got a long way to go with 1:07 here.
And one thing we don't have yet is certainly this season, we haven't developed a possession passing game.
No,
we're
at
not
all.
that type of team so far. You know, and that takes some practice. Screens, play action, RPO, that's kind of what we've shown so far. And all right, Teddy Murray with some room, and he gets a couple yards. That'll clock ticking under a minute now in the first half. They'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Okay, they're in hurry-up mode right now.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Nobody open there. He's lucky he didn't get tackled on the 5-yard line there. So. All right, to Jacob Jones. He's got a block. He's got a seam, and it's a ball's out.
Okay, got a first down. Going to move the chains and stop the clock. Only 21 seconds to go. They got to get set up really quickly.
And that was fumble and recover. Oh, no, he was down. He was down. Okay.
Yeah, he was down. That was not
first
a fumble.
First down. All right. 18 seconds to go and counting. Got really time for one play, maybe two. There's a flag on the play.
I saw a flag there. And I think that's the end of the half, unless it's a defensive penalty, which I don't think it is. The clock shows no time. I'm not quite sure what they're doing at this point. I think everybody's going to just walk off the field. Yeah, that's the end of the first half.
Okay, that's the end of the first half.
All right, end of the first half. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Acton Pharmacy, Huntington Learning Center, Shire, Caden and Epstein, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Goliath Insurance Agency, Enterprise Bank, and TC Landos. We're right next to the band here, so
we hope you can hear that. We love our sponsors. Thank you so much. And we have just a wild game tonight. It's the Shrewsbury Colonials up 18-7. And as you said, the game started nicely for AB, but it's really been a game of the first 5 minutes and then the rest of the first half. And so I like the energy on the field. I think Shrewsbury's playing like it's senior night and with a lot of enthusiasm, and they've shown about completely three different offenses on the field tonight. So we'll see this is a game of adjustments. We'll see what AB comes back with. So with that, a beautiful night here. It was originally forecast to be rain, but I think we're going to get through it with a beautiful night.
Oh, it's a gorgeous night. About 65 degrees, and you know, after last week's 35 to nothing loss to St. John's, I think Shrewsbury feels a little bit like they've just gotten out of jail, and we've got to disavow them of that in the second half. And the first thing to do is to make a good defensive stop on Shrewsbury's first possession, and just get our game going underway and score. And you know, one score makes it an 18-14 game.
Right. Some missed extra points for Shrewsbury mixed 2-point afters, actually, so it's really made it a tighter game than usual, and with the amount of scores they've had. So with that, we'll see you after the second half. For the second half, thanks.
Shire, Peyton, Epstein, PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so One more finger if you're not very active. One finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Nailed it.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
How prepared is your family if a tornado shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a hurricane? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to there.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
100,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
There was a time in my life where I was extremely homesick. I decided that I needed a pet. When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. He jumped up and kissed me and jumped right into my arms. I immediately went up to the volunteers at the shelter and said, I want him. He's got to come home with me. Now I'm anything but lonely. Every day with Turtle is a perfect day and keeps me company when I'm doing schoolwork. I like it when he jumps up on the table too. He is a veggie thief. He's an incredible companion and my best friend. Can't say that I've met anybody that doesn't love him too. When I adopted Turtle, I discovered all the things that make him unique. He's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly he's all pure love.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? Well, now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
18-7, Shrewsbury up over AB, and here we go, the kickoff as Tyler Clayton puts his foot in that ball and gets a nice end over end kick down to about the 10. And another good special teams block, and Shrewsbury takes it all the way across midfield, 1st and 10.
Well, I tell you, I've got a sense of deja vu here. That's almost the exact same return that we saw before.
Boy,
and that is number 20, Jake Mulholland, with another great return into AB territory at the 49-yard line. And they've got a short field now at the beginning of the third quarter.
Here's a replay.
Look at this. He loves that sideline. And he just has a seam. Hey, we're going back live now.
Double single wing T, and they fake the toss and up the middle strong for about 4. Let's see what our defensive alignment is now. This is really a quandary because we have failed to stop them up the middle. You make that adjustment, and they can throw the ball. They've shown post. Pretty nice post.
Yeah, the problem is if you put another defender there in the middle, then that kind of opens up the passing game. But you've got to stop that first, Tim.
2nd and 8. Now we are running a 4-man line. Actually, we got 5 in the box, 6 in the box. So we're defending against a run. They still get pressure. Double team for about a 6-yard run.
Getting just too much, and that's once again that's number 4. That's Jack Peters.
He's had a big night tonight.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room to run there, and it's 3rd and short now, about 3rd and 3 in 4-down territory for the Colonials.
I think Jack Peters has had 55, 60 yards already up the middle, and 6, 8 at a time.
You have your Jack O'Sullivan is in at quarterback.
All right, wing right. And again, they run the counter up the middle.
That is just a little bit short. I think they're going to have a 4th and 1 here. I don't think I've ever seen a team, Tim, that alternates quarterbacks and alternates offensive sets.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, I think O'Sullivan's the under center quarterback, and Welch is the shotgun quarterback. Is kind of how it is. You know?
Yeah. And all right, big, huge play. If we stop them, we've got great field position here on the 40-yard line.
We go pretty much goal line here. And a little 36 power for 5 yards.
You know, we said when we first started out that we felt like we're looking at Shrewsbury, we're looking at the Colonials. It looks like we're looking at the Colonials of 2004 right now, rather than Shrewsbury of 2021.
That's a classic 36 power. Yeah, if I were a Shrewsbury coach, I would not throw this ball again in this game until we can stop the run.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just would not. There's your clock management, double wing. And I'm wrong. And we complete off the flat. That's not a good
sign.
sign.
That's a first down. He dragged him, I think, for a first down there. We got a flag on the play.
You would think that would be a hold.
We're going to have a hold against Shrewsbury. Yeah. And that's about over a 20-yard difference between that reception and where that ball is going to be.
That's a big break.
And they're back at the 47-yard line. They've got to get to the 30 for a first down. The 25-yard line for a first down.
First down and 22.
Shrewsbury's, the quarterback runs all the way to the sideline to get the play. It's old school.
It really is old school. And to see the wing tee, it just brings you back 20 years.
Same play and complete for about the same yardage.
Yeah, and he got right to the first down marker, so it's now 2nd and 10. And he got all of that back. A nice throw, a lot of separation. 2nd and 9.
I think we're running a divide the field into 3 zone there, and Shrewsbury coach sees that. That play's open until we change. And that's because we want to defend the run. So let's see what happens here.
Well, that's just it. That's the dilemma that we have, as long as they keep executing the way they have been.
Again, this time a hook pattern and a first down.
And they're really making it look too easy there. Look at that. Look how lonely number 19 is. And yards after catch. Another first down for Shrewsbury. They converted on a 1st and 22. 2 plays.
Now for the first time, we got to take O'Sullivan out of his rhythm, because he's in a nice rhythm throwing-wise right now. 2-step drops, balls on the money, and he's throwing on quick counts. So, all right, they reset the tight end. The toss to the wide side of the field, and he's got a man to beat, and there's a flag blocking the back.
Yeah, right.
Owen Keeley on the carry, penalty marker on the play.
And that was emphatic, because that flag was thrown at least 12 feet in the air. I got to tell you, if it weren't for the Shrewsbury penalties, this game could be like a 32-7 game right now.
And it's a hold. It's not a blocking the back. It's an obvious hold. That's the ref called. And
yeah.
I mean, it was a bear hug.
Yeah, Devin German just got wrestled down there.
All right, first and about 25.
First down and 22.
22.
First down and 22. That's the second first down and 22 they've had in the last minute. They converted the first one. Let's see what they do with this one.
Single high safety. The flag patterns are going to be open here. They take a shot, see what happens.
Oh, that ball came in hot and heavy. That's the Brady Soto. And that ball just had a little too much on it.
That was a good pass, though, really. He didn't have a player, you know, sort of sinking on him. Sorry, so you could throw the ball high there. You got room. It was second and 22. 7:04 to go in the third quarter, so Shrewsbury continues just driving that clock.
It's really interesting to see O'Sullivan in here, where Welch threw for 4 touchdown passes in the first game. O'Sullivan's been getting the better part of the action here.
All right, this time they run.
Yeah, there's
your
a counter.
favorite play. That's the 43 counter.
That's my favorite play.
And we've always said that, you know, it takes a little bit of timing, but they run it effectively. It's that's either a touchdown or about a 5-yard gain. It's the 5-yard gain variety here, and here it is.
Third down and 18.
Okay, you got third and very long here.
Ball's on the 30.
I got to get down to the 12-yard line.
This is where they may kick a field goal. Do they have a kicker? You said they.
No, they've lost Ham for the game, and Ham is their kicker.
All right, play action. He looks deep over the flag pattern, and it is in and out of the hands. The ball is thrown as about as good as you can get there.
I'll tell you, O'Sullivan has been throwing some beautiful passes. Had one to the opposite side that was broken up, but look at this throw. He had time, and oh my goodness, that could have easily been 6.
That was intended for Jack Peters, and O'Sullivan is in a groove right now. That last, just amazing.
Well, they really don't have much to lose by going for it on 4th down here with a 4th and 18. They're on the 30.
All right, AB now, you can see the reason Shrewsbury calls timeout. We were running man-to-man across the board here, single high safety, so we were out of zone in man-to-man, I believe, and they didn't like that. And I'm sure we were doubling, you know, Peters and whatever, so. Game within the game.
I'll tell you, they've already basically eaten up half of the third quarter without AB seeing the ball. 6:11 to go in the third quarter. Well, you have to believe that, you know, unless there's some kind of miracle play here, we're going to take over. And really, I agree with you. I think we should be running the ball more. And I mean that with Tyler Clayton, you know, that's been successful. And we need to see if they can stop that.
All right. So O'Sullivan, as soon as they called him the under center quarterback, he's back in shotgun. He looks deep. And there's a little bit of a collision out there.
Yeah, a little collision, no flags. We take over on the 30-yard line. And half the third quarter's over, and let's see if we can score once and make it an 18-14 game going into the fourth quarter.
Here's the replay.
It's anybody's game.
See if we can catch that. Nope.
Yeah, it was really incidental contact. AB secondary's gotten a lot of action tonight.
All right. 1st and 10 on the 30. Low snap, and Teddy Murray keeps it and spins for a couple.
Yeah, that's tough. That the timing was completely busted on that play with that low snap.
I'm not sure that was the play. I think it was a Tyler Clayton handoff.
I think it was going to Clayton.
Or an RPO, but I think it was the read was to Clayton.
2nd down and 9.
Here goes Clayton off tackle, and he gets a 1st down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we need to do. We have a real quality back in Tyler Clayton, and give our line an opportunity to open some holes, because he's not going to miss any of them.
Clayton now the other side over the middle for 8 yards.
Okay, that's what we need to do.
Here's the play, very nice.
Tyler Clayton on the carry, gaining 7.
2nd and 3. Mishandled snap, and Teddy Murray is going to take it to the sideline for about a 3.
Whoa! There was a big collision there.
No flags.
Whoa! No, I don't think it was a flag situation. I think just Teddy Murray just ran into the bench there. No flags on that play. Teddy's just trying to make the best of a bad situation here, looking around to see if he has any receivers, and then just decides to tuck it in, and then he is right in the middle of the bench. Almost hit a ref there.
I think that hit was out of bounds. Now that I see the play,
Timeout. Acton Boxborough Colonials.
AB calls a timeout.
Well, this could be the most important play of the game here. You're getting deep into the 3rd quarter. You're down by 2 scores, and you've got a possession here. Possession down with a 3rd and 5. At this point, I'd almost give it to Clayton twice to get the 5 yards, and not get fancy at this point.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Shrewsbury doing so well on possession run game, I would disagree with you and say it's not a most important play. But because Shrewsbury was so effective at possession, you're absolutely right. It's really that. I mean, normally, if you're going to get the ball every 4 or 5 minutes, then you got plenty of time, but that's not the case so far. Sorry. 3rd down at 5. Got to get to the 48-yard line for a 1st down. AB is used one.
What's happening here? The ref is kind of stopping the action here. They look like they're set to hike the ball, and now he's having a discussion with the ref here.
No, they were gonna do a quick hike, I think here.
All right, here we go. Big play.
Shrewsbury in a prevent, rushing 3. Clayton over the middle, cuts up and gets.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Run.
Okay.
Let's see how they mark the ball. It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close, but I think they're going to give it to him.
Here's the play. High snap. We've got to get that down, but
take a look at that. Take a look at that cut. He just kind of moved sideways. He just shimmied. They're going to measure here. Big 4th down measurement. But that was the play call.
I think it might be
and very successful. It might be just a couple inches short.
based on the sideline spot.
Yeah, it might be a foot short. All right, let's see.
Short.
Yep. Okay, we need that foot. 4th down.
It's tough to line up in a shotgun on this type of play when you need a yard. Shrewsbury now with 7 in the box. High snap, and he's not going to get it. About a 2-yard loss, and Shrewsbury will take over.
That's a huge disappointment. Let's see what happened here. It was almost a fake
wildcat.
Like a fake wildcat, exactly.
I still think you need an under-center play.
Yeah,
in that particular scenario.
Play and just have faith in your O-line.
And even Tom Brady lines up under center.
Right.
For that situation.
He's the king of the quarterback sneak.
All right, they do the counter up the middle.
Shrewsbury is back in a 1st down.
11-yard run.
And it's just more of the same with Jack Peters getting a 1st down. He's going to be close to 100 yards tonight.
Little reverse pivot, right up the middle. Classic wing T play and execution.
Really, I tell you, he's just a tough kid to bring down. And I think someone's got a cramp there. Shrewsbury. Yeah, that's a tough play call on a 4th and a foot to kind of have that kind of complexity to the play. You don't necessarily need that. Well, I have to tell you, I'm really impressed with this Shrewsbury team. I think they're just working out this cramp here.
Yeah, I agree. I'm impressed. I think they've done a nice creative coaching job here to take an 0-2 team and give them some just to keep the game moving and motivational. They've changed up their strategies, their offense. They've used all the players on the field. I think now you got TJ Welch out there.
Yeah. Welch is out now at quarterback. So it's almost like pick your poison.
So now you got, if you're AB defending, you're thinking about quarterback run game and a play action off of that. And
I think what's going to happen now is Welch is going to be in for the rest of the game because it really looks like O'Sullivan isn't going to be able to go. He's just hopping off. He can't put any weight on his right foot. Okay, Welch is in. You don't lose much with Welch.
Shotgun and...
all right. That is a Sean Coverdale. That's called a Coverdale. I love that name. It's so appropriate for Sean.
Here's the replay. He takes a high snap, and we were, good penetration. I'm not sure if that might have been a screen.
Yeah.
The way we were in penetration there. So 2nd and 15.
Well, if this game is going to change direction, it's going to change direction pretty quickly. And maybe that's a first step there, that play.
They being a cover 2. And another bad snap. And Welch is trying to...
All right,
wow.
That's what we're talking about. Those are the kinds of plays that can make a difference here. And now it's 3rd and a country mile.
Here's the replay. You see the snap just get past Welch and
Well,
picks it up.
he was lucky just to pick it. He got a good little short hop bounce there and made at least retain possession. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick kick here.
Down and 32 yards to go.
3rd and 32. The ball's on the 39-yard line. 1:50 to go in the 3rd quarter.
He's under center. Doesn't look like any quick kick.
They run wing T, toss, and a cutback, but after about 11 yards, covered.
All right, okay, AB gets possession now. Probably going to get around their 20-yard line or so. 3rd down, 3rd quarter, moving quickly. We're down to 1:18 in the 3rd quarter, and once again, our time of possession has been, what, maybe three out of 11 minutes. Got Mulholland coming in late.
Jack LaHook back to receive. We get a good kick. And a middle return, and not much coverage there.
Okay, he's over the 30-yard line. Good return by Jack. Jack has impressed me with his speed. I mean, one of the plays last week on his couple receptions where he was able to turn the corner really impressed me with his speed.
Here's the replay. You see him take a middle return and really ran into 4 Shrewsbury players here.
But good yardage on the return. Okay.
1st and 10 on the 31. All right, his first time with a different formation. A broken play. It was a read option, and Teddy had to keep it for a couple.
Yeah, we've just had too many of those tough snaps, broken plays, and just not going anywhere.
Lucky to hold on to that ball. And we are in that same trips.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
All right, 18-7.
Okay.
It was an all Shrewsbury 3rd quarter.
Nothing much has changed here. 1 quarter to go. We've got 12 minutes. Once again, thanking our sponsors, Acton Pharmacy, Huntington Learning Center, Shire, Caton and Epstein, PC, Steinberg, Lally Charitable Foundation, Delant Insurance Agency, Enterprise Bank, and TC Landos. And I had a little piece of pepperoni pizza at halftime, and it's pretty darn good.
All right. Thank you, sponsors. Shrewsbury 18, AB 7. We got 12 minutes to go here, folks.
I am trying to remember if in our recent history, in the 2000s, if we've ever started 0-3. I don't think we have.
I can't recall. All right, Clayton up the middle, nothing there.
Yep.
Bring up 3rd and maybe a yard loss. 3rd and 9. See where they mark it. Yeah, yard loss, so 3rd and 9. at this point, Mark, I don't even think we're really running an RPO.
No, we're not.
We're just handing off.
We're not. We haven't been.
Play action. Teddy Murray, complete over the middle. Goes Jack LaHook.
I'll tell you, that was the best play of the day. That was the best execution of the whole game. 1st and 10, and that takes AB out of an extreme situation. And once again, number 11, getting separation.
1st and 10 on the 49. Little bubble pass and maybe complete, no gain, just barely. Jack LaHook had to scramble.
Yeah, it just has not clicked so far this season. That quick out.
2nd down and 10.
Up the middle goes Clayton, and he's taken down.
Okay.
A good play by the linebacker.
Yeah, I think that's their captain,
Matthew Power.
Yeah. Real good defensive player.
3rd and 10.
And I've got to believe that we're going to go on 4th down if they don't make it here.
And we got.
Oh, that's
there's
a flag. Yeah.
There's 2 flags.
Yeah, there should be 4 flags. I'm going to go buy some flags and throw them out there.
Here's the replay.
That was clear interference all the way. The defender did not look back at all. And that is a no-no. All right, let's keep
replay
watching.
here.
Yeah. Now watch this. Watch the defender.
Pass interference against the Colonials.
And he just does not look back at all.
1st and 10 for Acton Boxborough at the 36-yard line.
All right, we need these kinds of breaks here. It's only a 2-score game.
Teddy with a handoff and penetration there by 74 in the backfield. He's spent a lot of time in the backfield tonight.
He's been living there. The D-line is really
about 5-yard loss.
But you know, once again, the snap between center and quarterback is just, you know, everything is timing. And once that timing is off by just a fraction of a second, that changes the whole play.
Yep. So mark that a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Teddy Murray's got some room on the sideline, and I'm not sure there's a flag or.
No, he just went out of bounds. He's got.
Even Murray and the keeper gets knocked out of
Got a
bounds.
makeable 3rd down here on right around the 30-yard line, just outside the 30.
There's a flag that the ref picked up. Okay. I don't see anybody. Okay, they're lining up here.
I think we have about 5. No.
Well, they
gotta
are
mark
marking
it off.
Okay.
Block in the back. Okay.
Here's the play. Let's see if we can pick that up. Teddy Murray under duress, a little pressure in the pocket there. Takes off and runs. And I believe it was LaHook
The 41-yard line.
with a block in the back there to bring up 2nd and 15 on the 49. On the 41, I should say.
There's a blitz.
Intercepted by Shrewsbury as the AB player fell down. He's got a line down the sideline, gets all the way close to midfield to the.
Yeah, we've got an injured player too here.
Here's the replay. Teddy looks downfield, has plenty of time, and
was that Flumo?
it might have been. It looked like he might have been tripped, but no call on the play. And
wait a minute.
They might be bringing it back like he was tripped. We'll see what's going on.
It was a penalty after the interception.
Okay.
So there is a change of possession here, and Shrewsbury takes over with 8:20 to go in the game. And wouldn't you know it, number 12. He went to Lourdes. He went to the Mayo Clinic, and he's back. He's back in the game. Jack O'Sullivan, the quarterback. Oh, we got a referee's timeout, official timeout here. Okay, they're getting ready to play again here. We still have to keep in mind this is still a just a two-score game. This is not a 35-7 game right now. So we get a break, get a touchdown, and then anything can happen.
All right. Looks like it's a great time to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'll be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back, everybody. Shrewsbury with the interception is 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. I believe we still have an injured player on the sideline. Mr. C is here working an away game for AB.
Yeah, Mr. C. Mr. C takes care of everybody.
And
that's called the old Hippocratic oath, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Okay, we've had a stoppage in play now for a while. O'Sullivan coming back to the huddle, and it looks like we're going to play a little football now.
It looks like that is Jacob Crutchfield Jones. Very gimpy on the sideline here. All right, Jake O'Sullivan. In the double wing under center. Been a very successful formation for Shrewsbury tonight.
And they get
They
Same
toss and run
play.
sweep. And they do nice cutback effort, gets about 8 or 9. And that's the way you run that. The
Okay.
cutback's typically open.
Right, exactly. And they've been getting 6 to 8 yards pretty much routinely.
Here's
on
the
that
replay.
sweep.
If he runs to the sideline, we stop him with only a 2 or 3 yard gain. But he cuts back against the grain. There's some good blocking at there and the seam, and he picks up about 8.
Yeah, good pursuit by Sean Coverdale on that play, but too many yards. Very tight formation here.
And to give us a quick dive play up the middle, and first down and more.
Yeah, you could just see that play developing right there with Peters. You knew that was going to Peters. They were in a very tight formation. Just going right off tackle.
You see number 20 again with a quick trap block off of that wing back.
No,
That kid.
Mulholland, you know, he's been kind of the unsung hero of this team right now. He's, you know, I mean, he just seems to be in every play.
He's 5'10", 155 pounds. And he has been really at the point of attack like that. That's what a wingback does. Nice.
Oh, Coverdale.
Defensive
Coverdale took care of that one.
Maybe a yard gain there. You see the jab
Look
step.
at Sean Coverdale on this. He just wraps them up and just corrals them.
Another player down at Shrewsbury.
Had a lot. I think there are a lot of cramping tonight. It's not a really warm night, but it's been fairly warm and humid today.
Second down and 8 from the Acton box. 47-yard.
Well, next week, Tim, is a team that I don't think we've ever played ever. Wachusett, and that was a game that was actually an open date. Originally, I thought that we would have that week off on our schedule, but apparently the athletic directors got together, found out that they both had an open date, so Wachusett is coming to AB next Friday night. And they beat Minnesota yesterday, 15-12, and I have no idea what significance that is.
Well,
I actually thought Minnesota was like in Rhode Island or Connecticut. But no, it's in Massachusetts.
And I'm not sure we've even scrimmaged Wachusett.
No, I don't think so. I mean, how many times have we played Shrewsbury?
All right. It's Keeley.
Yeah,
Owen.
he's had a very
Owen
good
Keeley
game.
is,
Owen
being
Keeley
helped over.
had a very good game tonight. Been in on a lot of plays, and he's being carried off the field right now.
2nd and 8. Across midfield, go to Shrewsbury Colonials.
Oh, that's a fumble! Oh, Sean Coverdale was right there, just couldn't locate the football. And we had an opportunity to kind of switch things up and just miss that. Look at Sean right there. He's there, he just can't locate the football.
We're up 3rd and about 17, 5:55 to go in the game. 18-7. And even when Shrewsbury's going backwards, they're still executing time of possession. They're churning this clock.
Absolutely. The time of possession after the first drive has just been unbelievable.
That's Shrewsbury Whiteouts offsides right there. All right, they go with the dive play and get about 8.
All right, they going to get good field position for Shrewsbury with a good punt here and make AB go 70, 80 yards. And they're in no hurry as we're going down to 5 minutes to go in this game. Does not look like a punt formation here.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking at this, and we're playing up. I think I would line.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
they're going to kick the ball.
They get the kick out. It's a booming kick. LaHook steps away from the first defender, and he. Wow, a lot of work to get about 8 yards. A great return.
You know what?
I've
I've got a lot of respect for Jack. I mean, he's a football player. He's really every time he puts 100% effort into it, and he did on this return. I mean, he's looking to make something happen. He knows that something has to happen. He's trying to get to the outside.
Now, he's a gamer. He really does.
Yeah, I really have a lot of respect for his game.
All right, 4:28 to go. 18-7. 2 scores. We need to drive down the field and score, and then potentially an onside. All right, little quick out, and it's fumbled and picked up by.
Oh, we got something out of that.
Run.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
Fumble recovered by Acton Boxborough and a penalty marker in the play.
Let's see what they call here. Can't be good. It won't be good, I can tell you that.
It's against AB in the first indication here. And it is against AB. Here's the replay.
Another block in the back.
I think it was Peters on the tackle, the initial tackle.
Okay, they're back inside, well inside their 20 now. On the 13-yard line.
1st and 20. .4:16 on the clock. All right, Teddy with a little run out pass intended for LaHook, and
pass is incomplete.
Let's see if Jack is okay. Yeah, he's up. He's okay. Just ran out of room there. Teddy was just flushed out of the pocket. Look at this. He was running for his life there, and LaHook was at the sidelines and just ran out of room.
And thank God that they dropped the yardstick, because that would have been potentially an injury there. But all right, 2nd and 20. Over the middle, and
just too much. Timing is just not together.
Daniel Smith, the intended receiver. Third and 20. LaHook checks in. Screen to Clayton, and he gets up the sideline and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 32.
Okay, you go for that. You're going for that now.
3:55 to go in a game.
At least we're in a position to go for it on 4th down. That was an excellent call, and now we've got a 4th and 3.5. This is definitely the ball game here.
All right, 4th and 3. Shrewsbury rushes 3. Teddy. And, oh, on the run, just
Pass is incomplete.
off the hands.
Okay, that was to
Dorian Baker Santoro. And that'll be Shrewsbury will take over, and they have this game in hand here.
just a tough night for AB. They came out, had a great first series. Everything looked like it was just humming, and then just nothing came together after that. You can see how tight that formation is now.
Yeah, they're
it's going to go right up the middle there.
They're in that Chelmsford T, if you will. Actually, Waltham runs that.
Yeah,
more than anybody.
Does, yeah.
And 20 at the lead blocker again at 20, I tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Mulholland on our team. You won't really see him in the stats, but you know, I mean, other than the fact that he had 2 tremendous kick returns.
In the wing T, that wing back is really instrumental. It's an interesting position. All right, 2nd and 4. Good gain on that play.
Yeah, they're just in a straight T.
They run a 35 power of Mulholland.
They gave Mulholland the ball. They wanted to recognize him a little bit.
Here's the replay. Takes the play. They got double team at the point of attack, and nice adjustment AB makes there to stop the play. 3rd and 2. Long 2. And 2:36 to go in the game and counting. Here, this first down would really seal the game.
It's going to be a short week for both teams. Saturday night game. They both play next Friday night. And after Wachusett, we then start our DCL schedule with Lincoln Sudbury at Lincoln Sudbury.
A tough first game for DCL.
Sure thing.
All right, back to pass goes O'Sullivan. He throws it over the middle, and wow.
Well, that came as a surprise. You know what? That's the kind of thing that coaches really don't appreciate a whole lot, you know? That was a catchable ball.
Well, you see the receiver.
Right through his hands.
The receiver just didn't level out quick enough on that pattern. He ran, you know, you gotta basically iron out to the post, and he didn't. And that cost him the ball. I think I'm not sure that was quarterback. I think that's a receiver.
Okay, 4th down now for Shrewsbury, about 4th and 3.
1:59. Throw the ball again. It's complete.
And that's been open all night long. Just that quick pass, and that is to Brady. Brady Saldo has been living on just sitting down, going out about 6 yards on that quick. You know, you could get that kind of Julian Edelman.
Well, we've been running just a soft, you know, we've been playing thirds, it looks like to me, and we've been soft zone on the outside, and you know, if you can execute that pass, you can do well against them.
When you give it cushion of 4 or 5 yards, and he can get the ball to Soldo, that pass is going to be there all night long.
AB, I would think, has a couple of timeouts left. See if they use them. They're in the victory formation here. Take a knee. And
I think they may just let the game end at this point. I think they only have to hike the ball one more time. Big win for Shrewsbury.
on senior night here, and really...
Yeah, it was a very, very special night here in Shrewsbury for the Colonials, and you have to hand it to them. They were the better team tonight.
Yeah, from multiple points of view, they played, really solid defense. They ran the ball effectively up the middle. They changed their schemes a few times during the night, and they came out solidly ahead. The score is closer than the time of possession by a long shot.
No, really, the time of possession. If you look at that time of possession after the first possession by AB, it was probably 80% of the time.
It may be one of the most dominant time of possession games that we've played in a long time. So I tell you, Mark, I think I'd say that the week-over-week improvement last week AB showed was tremendous. Coming from Chelmsford and playing Andover, very, very tough. And I think this week, coming out of the gates, there was a sense of timing and progress as well. And I think we had what looks, we simplified the formations. I think the coaches were conscious in doing that. But as we got into the game, I think that, again, the penetration inside was difficult for us to execute, and I think maybe a run game is still shows strength. Tyler Clayton looks very solid in the run game, but the rest of the weapons are still in the development.
But there's just too many snaps that our timing still is not where it should be, and once that timing is off, because we don't have that much room for error with this team. And so that timing has to be really tightened up. I want to thank our crew. I want to thank Sam. I want to thank Brittany, Brian, Pat Snow, Mark Ducey, the Instant Replay, and our director, Rick Degon. And once again, our sponsors, Acton Pharmacy, Huntington Learning Center, Shire, Caton and Epstein, Steinberg, Lally Charitable Foundation, Gallant Insurance Agency, Enterprise Bank, and TC Landos. We're going to be turning it around in 6 days. We're going back to Leary Field. We're going to play Wachusett, and hopefully we'll pick up our first win, because it's not going to get any easier. Newton South is undefeated right now. Westford is 2-1. We've got, the DCL, apart from Lincoln Sudbury, which is really the class of the DCL. Everyone is kind of coming back to the pack, and it's much more competitive than in previous years.
Yep, and the weather held out tonight. Hats off again to Shrewsbury. Beautiful field and just setting here with the stands and everything. So I've never been here in this high school.
It looks like a college. It looks like a college football field.
It really does. So my hats off to Shrewsbury. Great game. And, AB, I think I loved how they came out that first quarter. It's something to build on. I'm sure that's what the coaches are talking about as they gather the team together. With that, we'll see you next Friday night, folks, at Leary Field.